Hello, one and all, it is I, Ragarath. I have been absent for a little while, but in this episode, let's go and find out what the question marks are, and obviously we want to go over and see PR as well. Now, we know what PR is. It is the pulse room. So let's open that one first, because that allows... Oh, whoa. There we go, this way. That allows us to, or it doesn't allow us to, you can do it anyway, but it will guide us to finding the bits that unlock some more of the storyline. So, let's go in the pulse room.
Escape pod access granted.
Dum.
Do not proceed unless authorized.
I am authorized.
This doesn't look like the way to an escape pod.
Nope.
No, it does not.
Conveyor belt mark freeze.
Alright, this is definitely not an escape pod. Where are we?
Pulse room initialized.
Pulse room
Emergency reboot
initialized.
required.
A surveillance and intelligence room. Likely a contingency planned for by Pacific, with access available only to them. The designation of this place as an emergency escape pod seems to have been a deception.
But if there were no escape pods, that means...
Dum.
The implications are disturbing, but we must press on.
Okay, so let's scan this thing.
Attention, this is an emergency recording. Speaker identities have been obscured pending executive order of the Assembled Nations Council.
The place beneath Sector Victor is not like what we are now calling Sector Zulu does not and could not have been discovered until our survey of Victor was complete. But it has no resources. Apart from some unusual ruins, the first evidence
unusual
of
ruins.
Sector Alpha, there is nothing to the expedition. Accordingly, you will undertake into the absence of anything pilot in our logs as an unremarkable mineral survey. What should I file if I do file nothing? I will find you.
That was Pacific, right? Talking to some groundbreaker they were sending below the sector on some kind of secret solo mission?
The distortion was very heavy, but Pacific and an unknown groundbreaker are most likely. We must gather all of these and return to the pulse room to power it regardless. Do not jump to conclusions.
Okay, so the tap wires are what we have to find. They're all over the level, hidden under the ruins. The ruins, I guess, is the right word, of the previous buildings that were we find around X-ray. So we can go and do that in a second. One thing I did notice there was
Reboot complete.
that Zulu is under this sector, whereas we thought the lift was going up. Interesting.
I get it. These tapwire things do more than just listen to people.
Bing,
There
bing,
are also
bing, bing,
batteries that
bing.
suck up thermal energy around them to
Bing,
act as
bing.
a power backup for this equipment.
The long-range sensor that this room promises us could be of great value, Sergeant. I want these tap wires recovered and returned here as soon as possible.
So, this is going to be our tapwire recovery mission. And we will also go and see the question marks. We've already seen that. Okay, so starting with, do we see tap wires on here? No, we obviously do not. That's a shame. Okay. Shall we start with... Well, we need to go to question mark. So let's go to question mark first, which we can do by going around here. Let's break a hole through here. And up here and down this way. Now there is also a tap wire this way. I think it's that one, perhaps. Oh. If I remember rightly, this is kind of one of the easiest ways to get into here. Yeah, so down the river's kind of easier. It's less moleing. Can also, though, mole from over here across this way. And then you can pick up these boxes along the way. But, let's go and reveal the monolith. Right, as you can see, we are kind of at this bend here now, which is where we want to be. So now we can go straight across. As you can see, we are now right above, so we should...
Warning. Unknown entity detected.
Sorry, found it. Should be able to now go straight down, and then... Ta-da! Okay, so what we want is to just drill back up the right way, just so it's easy to get out again. Sort of like this. There we go. And now we have a little stair going up. Okay, so let's scan the old monolith, because we can do this.
Alert. Full spectrum analysis failure. Caution advised.
I thought there was a little platform before.
What in the world is this thing?
Have they got rid of that?
It's obviously more than another space rock, but scanning it doesn't return anything in the databank.
I forgot
doubt
where
that
it came in.
something of this significance could have escaped us. A central record of it must exist.
I don't know. I would kind of understand if nobody wanted to make a record of this. Doesn't it give you a strange feeling?
I find it unsettling, but I do not sense that we are in any imminent danger. It may be that you have a memory of it that I do not.
No, it's not a memory. It's a feeling.
Very well.
I've got a
Establish
feeling.
protection zone around this object to prevent any of our machines from coming into contact with it.
Sir, somebody already set one. The zone already exists.
Dum dum dum. Right. Now, which way did we come in? We came in over there. Somewhere over here. I've gone past it. Oops. I've gone past it again? Yeah. There. Right. Now, where was this area? Is it this one down here? No, because that's... That's where you come down out of Excalibur, isn't it? Right. Time to find these. These really don't help because they don't give you a 3D position on them. I'm wondering if... It must be this room. So do we have to go down in Excalibur and across? Let's go and have a look. I think it was in Excalibur and then across. Oh, there's a machine. Scan you. We'll get you guys later. We can make a way through here. Not this way. This way. This way? Don't know. Through here, maybe. Through the blue. And then this way. There we go. Now we're through. This way. This way we want to go. And then go through Excalibur. And see if we can meet up with them. So down through Excalibur. Whee. Did I not scan this? I was sure I scanned this.
This
Perhaps I
locker
didn't.
is empty, but the scanner can pick up molecular traces from things it had in it previously.
Okay.
Even if they don't unlock new technologies, scannable objects like these can round out your databank with background information. Keep an
Thank
eye
you.
out for them.
I have no idea if you'll find anything else of value here, Groundbreaker, but an opportunity to witness the Excalibur once more is a gift unto itself.
Okay, so once we're down here, yeah, then we can get across to this a bit easier. Look, we need to go down and that way. So it's kind of this way. Yeah, it's in line with this, look. So, back onto the old moly machine. Oh, it wasn't letting me mole that out. Are we going the right way? Yes. Should be breaking through any time now. There we go. We have broken through. And as you can see, this is an area for scanning stuff. But there's no tap wire down here. Okay. Oh, perhaps over this way. So perhaps the tap wires are over here. Let's go and have a look. I mean, there's this building up here. I definitely know there are tap wires in there. Yeah, this is just a bit of building for the hell of it. Okay. It's just a room. Which way do we come into this place? I'm lost. So we came in from over this way. It was through here, wasn't it? Somewhere. Whee! Found it. Okay. So no tap wires here. But we can get up to there. Whee! Well, okay. So the easiest way to get to there must be this way somewhere. What about through here? No, I think going down this river maybe? Because there is something over this way. Is that to do with this room down here? I don't know, because that's... Right, we're going down the river. We're going down the river. Got stuck. Okay, we'll go up. Built stairs for a reason, and then we'll build something over that way. What can we do here? We don't have any stairs left. We just put some of them down. There we go. Right. So down the river from the waterfall. We can get in the back of this one. Last time I did this, I think I came up this way from the bottom down there. I went straight up. So I came in at the corner, but it does look like you should really come in this end, doesn't it? And it's all mulled out for you all the way down. Look. There's also something over this way. Like straight ahead, so it must be this room over here. Interesting. Doesn't look like there's a tap wire over this side. That's strange. I was sure there was a tap wire over that side. Okay. Well, let's have a look right at the end of this. I don't think there's much here. No, this is Great Stone again. And so we want to go through here. Tell you what, I don't have enough coolant. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and I'm building some more coolant. Let's plough our way through here. So I will skip ahead so you don't have to watch all the molding, obviously. Okay, as you can see, it looks like the best place to go would be from the top end of here because it goes straight over to this bit. So that's probably your best bet for doing this. And then you've got less moulding to do. But we'll just mould the rest of the way. Nice, we are through. So let's get going with scanning this so I can get it out of the way. And then we can get in here. As you can see, look at this. Lots of bits.
It was easier to centralize smelting in one place, especially since a lot of our ingots would get packed and sent to sectors above us for more advanced refinement. Fun fact, if you were somehow able to take your suit off in here when this place was going full blast, your body would have basically been like a marshmallow over a campfire.
It's nice to know I've been all squishy. Okay, so there is all that. We're not worried about that at the moment, though. We want these tap wires. I mean, we can scan all this stuff down, but we don't need it yet. And remember, when you scan all of the building parts, as you see, if I scan this one, that will go straight in to your inventory. So you can use it for building later on. Okay, so you can come back and scan all of these down when you are done. But the tap wire is over there by the looks of it. So let's go and grab that. Scan these down as we go. Looks like we came in really close to it. Right.
What we down there, those cubes and how they... I can't stop thinking about it.
It's what we found there.
Precisely my... The entire expedition became focused distraction. I know. We had distractions already, and out of time. If you... sealing the entrance, I am more than replacing you with somebody who... I'm fine. I'll meet you when it's done. No. When done, we never meet again.
This looks like another one of those eavesdropping bugs we found in the pulse room. We should scan this and bring it back.
Hidden within the structure, it seems. Clever. Disgraceful.
Right, we'll stop that scanning for the moment. So, these tap wires, I think we get the whole story unedited at the end. So there's one back this way. So that must be in the section where we were just, like, the one that I thought there was one in. Hang on. Yeah, it's got to be in there. Okay, let's go back the other way now. Which is the way I was originally going to go. But I couldn't see that. I must have been blind. Because it should be over in here. Okay, so we have broken away into another section. Looks like we might need to just cut down like this a bit. Just to make sure we got our way back up. There we go. Right, so the tap wire's up in the top left over here. More machines. This is the mining center. This is a big limestone mining area. So, can we get up this way? Yeah.
This was
So,
one of the
have
major
you-
mining outposts in the sector.
Like,
Not
all
much
this
left
was
of it,
like
but you
set
can
up with
see how we
miners
didn't
like all
leave an
along
inch of
there.
these veins untapped.
So the
If
tap
Killers
wire's up
had it,
there.
we were taking it.
How do we get up there? Over this way. Now, the first time I ever did the tap wires, I didn't actually know what they were because I hadn't scanned the pulse room the first time, so I was finding them randomly in the buildings when they first introduced the building. How am I getting up there? Am I just going to have to get rid of bits? I think so. We just use this. I can scan these because then I can have some extra pot plants. Pot plants are always nice. Right, so it's up above this. There it is.
What happened at the Monolith was... understand nothing. Countless people believe they hold the answer to it. While time ran out. I thought I was seeing when the Monolith activated. I was saw down and felt like about the ruins, the cubes. Your actions have threatened it when we more than ever. Expectation mean to you. And everything to me. Please, tell me, fix this.
This must be the monolith we heard about on those tapwire recordings.
Do you have any sense of the relationship between our cubic forms and these structures? The recordings implied it, but I feel nothing.
The monolith creeps me out, but that feels more like a me thing than a cube thing.
Perhaps our cubes are defective.
It's true. I'm a bad cube.
Bad cubes. Right, let's go and do this one, and then this one, and then this one, this one, this one. Or should we do it the opposite way? I'm going to go do this one first. Where do you think this one is? I'm going to go with it's down this way. Ooh, flippity flippity. So it is kind of straight through here. Interesting. Right, let's first of all let's go in here. Right through the iron vein. Okay, and so it's across and down. Have I scanned that? I must have been through here already. Yeah, I have. So where are we looking at here? We are kind of looking this way, aren't we? Right. Another mole to get to this one. Okay, so we've made it through again. And this one has a tap wire just here.
This looks like an area that was used strictly for transit. Conveyor belts, monorail tracks, HVCs, that sort of thing. A lot of effort goes into getting things from A to B. The best groundbreakers don't forget it.
Okay, Sparks. Right, so let's scan this.
Nobody is monitoring you. Here, you can speak freely.
It looks like there's another one over here.
Intuition. And let me remind you,
Flowers.
for their own good. I'm telling them it was a mistake. I had that I was imagining things. So I'm at the Monolith too. And what do they say? I see. Maybe we should together.
Maybe it seems odd that we had entire facility blocks for agriculture since our suits automatically fed us. But the rate we burned solid fuel at completely justified it. The scientists tried everything they could think of to get us off solid fuel. I guess some things are meant to be.
These recordings are increasingly disturbing. It sounds as if this groundbreaker is not
Here it is.
merely an agent of Pacific, but placed in some kind of isolation.
So what? Something down there was dangerous. They had a responsibility to tell everyone they could, and they didn't. They went back on it. They were a puppet.
They were under duress. It isn't like you to be unsympathetic for one of your peers, Sergeant.
This is no peer of mine.
Next.
This route within Sector Zulu.
Okay, so it's back up that way. Like, there's a building bit up there, so we're going to go up to that
I told you.
while they're talking.
I can feel the energy. Now, all I have to do is never have direction. And emerge someplace convincing enough to... everywhere. Eventually. And if we don't, then sometimes the contingency is you just tell people the truth.
Okay, coming through. Right, is there one here somewhere? Maybe over this way, but we came...
The admin complex.
The
Not surprised
admin
to see this place
complex.
still standing. I'm sure it wouldn't fall down without written permission.
No, so it's not those two. There must be one here somewhere. Right, over there, look. There we go. Oh, that's not what we want. We want this. There it is.
We may have underestimated faction, but not as underestimated ours. Their plans to push into Sector Zulu without
So there's another faction.
logistically and perfectly timed detection. A shame. Never considered informant. Oh, we need... I'll send you a signal. Listen. Me.
Okay, so we now need to go this way. So, back again once I've done some more of this molding stuff. Okay, so we are into the next one. Tapwire's just up here.
Actually, I don't remember what this place was for. Maybe there were groundbreakers who had put them together just to have a place of their own. A tent was always good enough for me, but I wouldn't blame you for wanting to build a little home away from home.
Have been captured. Said they would be. So, no. The charges they will face, mission will resume. We will place together, and we will not. Why? Why would you have to get them away from there? Because they have confessed to Temple already, so we must force them. Artifacts cannot and will not endeavor. You're going to destroy them.
Okay, so let's go on up to this next location, which is up here. And we are working our way now back towards X-Ray. X-Ray is over up here. This is X-Ray, isn't it? Yes, X-Ray is above us. So I think what we'll do actually is we'll go over into there, which is a straight shot from the bottom, isn't it? So I'll be back. Yeah, hey, we're through to this section, which is... Now, this section is underneath X-Ray. The ladder that we've seen before is this ladder here that goes back up to X-ray. But let's just scan all of this a minute. I forgot a core composer was down here. I would have saved us building one earlier. Never mind. Right. Let's go back up into the X-ray location. Up and up and up, and up and up and up and up and up and up. There we go. And now we're back at X-ray, as you can see. Okay, brilliant. Then the last one that we want is basically through here, from X-ray. So if we go up into this bit here, it's kind of a straight shot through here, I think. Kind of off to the right a bit, but we did dig those big holes, looking for the other stuff. So yes, we're just off to the right, but that's enough. There we go. Right, let's get through this. We are slightly encumbered at the moment, which is why we're walking so slow.
With so much coming and going,
Okay.
transportation and
Now
storage
these
hubs
are just
oriented around
full of
Monolith
limestone,
systems
so
were
you get
crucial.
loads of
There might be
limestone
some
if you
good
scan
ideas
them.
here
So
for how
go
you could set up
careful.
a few of your own.
The contents of Sector Zulu have been sealed by, and all assets to command. Not all of them. Of the secured. You saw. Nobody is going anywhere. Both of us know that this is mission we will, when we return to Earth. Command, understand? Yeah, you will understand the consequences. Because I'm going to do my... You can face them.
Tap wires reclaimed.
Yay.
Pulse room for placement.
Right, let's go back to the
Seems
pulse
that
room.
Pacific had agents throughout the expedition, in addition to these listening devices.
Yeah, and it sounds like the Groundbreaker and I were two of those people who weren't going anywhere. Let's get all of these back to the pulse room.
Can probably get there quicker by using this. Didn't think about using it up at the other one, but if we go back to Victor, maybe? That'd be quicker, won't it? Whoa, spinning around. There we go. Whoa. It was very laggy in there for some reason. Right. I was trying to grab onto this and go this way, but it wasn't working. So, we'll ignore that. My rail running ability has... Oh, that's took a big chunk out of that already. I'm sure they used to last longer than that before. Right. So, if we go back into the pulse room, what we have to do now is put the tap wires in. And we get the voice without the... so, this...
Tap wire 5. Connecting.
So, this must be
Tap wire 3.
3. So, it starts here. So, 1, 2,
Tap wire 1. Connecting.
3, 4, 5.
Tap wire 2. Connecting.
I'm not going to do it quick. I'll wait for it.
Tap wire 4. Connecting.
Tap wire 5. Oh, we did 5. 6.
Connecting.
7.
Tap wire 7. Connecting.
And 8.
Tap wire 8. Connecting.
Now we have power restored.
Tap wire. Circuit complete. Restoring full power to pulse room. Automated removal of tap wire vocal distortion initiated. Stand by.
System, you told us these recordings were supposed to remain anonymous.
Earlier statements were aligned with security protocols for unauthorized playback.
In other words, anybody who stumbled across the fact that we were all being spied on by these things would at least think their identities were being protected. But they weren't. Pacific built this room to do whatever they wanted.
Playback ready. Interact with console to begin.
Okay then, so let's listen to the conversation without any distortion.
Playback initiated.
The place
Beneath Sector Victor is like other places on Calyx, Sergeant. What we are now calling Sector Zulu does not...
Sir, that isn't Pacific. That's... you.
Oh dear.
That exists completely outside of my memory. But continue. Your actions have threatened the trust between all of us.
Please, tell me how to fix this.
No,
Sergeant.
I would never do any of this.
Sparks and Paladin.
It must be fake. There'll be an imperfection in it somewhere. We just have to keep going.
I want to go down there anyways.
No.
A shame that they never considered something so simple as an informant. Sergeant, enough! You're going to damage the mechanism.
It was me? I went down there for... I don't even know, and I found the cubes? And you made me lie about whatever they did to me?
I do not fully understand what my own motivations would have been, but it would seem so, yes.
You ordered me to set people up. My own people. They trusted me, and I did it. I would never do that, but I did it.
No. You are being unreasonable with yourself. I can move as effortlessly through this recording as you.
We have enough distractions already, and we're running out of time. I felt like I had to tell everyone about the ruins, the temple, the cubes. You will understand the consequences, because I'm gonna do everything in my power to get us home so you can face them.
You uncovered something powerful in Sector Zulu. Something clearly connected to what we have become. But whatever decisions you made from that moment on, you were trying to protect the expedition and the people in it, even from themselves.
For all the good it did.
And we know now that this was no simple disaster. These cubes were within Calyx long before we were within them.
But what happened to everybody else? And what did you mean when you said that seizing whatever was down there was the only way our mission could still succeed?
Long-range surveillance online. Triangulating on Sector Zulu seizure vault.
I believe we are beginning to find out.
Dum 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 dum. So now we know the truth, and that Paladin and
It looks
Sparks.
like these long-range scanners are looking for more than a bunch of secret relics.
The scans likely include everything that was utilized on the mission as well. Some of these signal sequences appear to be related to piloted mechanical suits. Perhaps environmental conditions in Zulu were far beyond what our regular suits were built to withstand.
Or maybe we just needed help hauling as much alien junk out of Zulu as possible. One of these suit signals looks a little different, though. It seems to have been here in Victor for a year before the rest of them were.
The only reason I can imagine such a suit would have been in Victor prior to then is if someone was audacious enough to believe they personally deserved one and decided to appropriate it for themselves.
Permanently borrowing one of those does sound like something I would have done.
This system should inform us once a location has been found. Investigating the items seized from Zulu is our top priority. But a fortified construction apparatus that the Groundbreaker can utilize will serve us well.
If I stole it once, we might as well steal it again.
I've been giving you orders to assist you, Colonel. Proceed to the new signal on your HUD. A secure storage room in
Mirage is
the
back.
barracks facility. The passcode is Chi Sigma 9.
Okay, so
What
this
is
is
the
new.
status of our rescue mission?
This task is related. I will explain when you arrive.
Ooh, that's new. And we're going to find out in the next episode what is going on there, because this one's gone on long enough. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there in 0.4, was it? Was it in 0.4? I don't think I came this far in 0.4. I was more concerned with constructing stuff. Anyway, if you've enjoyed watching this, then please give me a thumbs up. And if you feel like it, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in my next episode. Bye!